Hello, good people. Today I want to talk about some practical advices about how consciously to increase self-acceptance and self-love. I got a message from one of my listeners and she just asked, okay, can you give some practical exercises that we could do right away? Because the general thing is clear. We know that we all should do that. What do you do actually? And I could think about 4 of them. But before I share them, just remember that any new consciousness, any new pattern takes time. Same as when you change an old password and you will punch the old one for a week till you actually get used to use the new one, or combination lock. Same here. The old patterns were there for years. Now you are changing them. It's very natural, it's very normal to go back to the old ones and then remind yourself time after time till the new pattern becomes a habit. So the 4 things that you could do immediately right away and in being more conscious. First one is the way you are taking care of yourself in your morning or evening routines. The way you wash your face, the way you brush your teeth, the way you brush your hair. What I noticed about myself was that I was doing it in a very abrupt and hurrying way. And it was almost aggressive. I would brush fast. I would pat my face fast to dry it. Like everything was really telling me that I actually have no time for myself. And when I started to do things consciously, I slowed down and I did things gently with myself. And it's a huge message. I do have time for myself. I am going to treat myself gently. And actually, I understood that it's something from the childhood. Like I remember even in a daycare or at school or wherever, when the teachers or the caregivers wanted to help us, it was all really abrupt because they obviously didn't have time to be really gentle with us. So it's a pattern to change. Second thing, very well known, very hard for me and takes me some effort, is to consciously choose nice clothes even when I'm with myself. Somehow, when I know I don't need to go anywhere, when I know I'm staying home, I would wear the most worn out, old, not very presentable clothing. And it's a message, right? You tell yourself that for other people, it's important to look good, but for yourself, it's not important. And the funny exercise is actually think, what if your first love or the love of your life is going to appear at the door tomorrow? Do you actually want to wear what you're wearing? So the recommendation is just go to your closet, get rid of everything that is old, worn out, torn, and choose some nice clothes even when you are with yourself. Third thing is food, and how do we treat ourselves when we don't have company? How do we set the dinner? Are we lighting the candle? Are we turning the music on? Are we taking the time at all to set a beautiful table for ourselves? Huge message. Are we eating the food, enjoying it with ourselves? Or just on the go, get some sandwich and keep running because we are actually not important enough to sit down and eat in a nice way. And you know how naturally when you are going on a date and your date makes sure that there are candles and there's music, we feel loved and cared for. So when we do it to ourselves, it's also a very big message that we are important enough. And last but not least is the way we talk to ourselves. So we all have this monologue with ourselves all the time. We talk to ourselves. Known. What I've noticed about myself is when I'm doing a stupid mistake, when I'm missing something, when I'm in a hurry, when I'm running late, or in any way out of integrity, I have this harsh talk to myself, like, oh, here you go again, oh, how stupid, oh no, not again, all this. It used to be much worse, like now it's pretty gentle. And again, the practice is to catch yourself and be gentle with yourself, same as we would talk to our kid, hopefully, same as we would talk to our dear friend. Talk to ourselves the same way, and give ourselves the love and care and understanding that we give others. That's it. Really easy, really simple. Let me know what you think. Comment, share, like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.